Good morning. We're here for PAX Prime Day 2. People might notice that things look a little bit different this morning. If you look behind me, that was the queue area we were looking at yesterday that was absolutely packed with people. They're all inside now. It's about 9:30. It's been raining a little bit out here. It's weather that reminds me remarkably of home, so should be interesting.
So again, this is the Android TV console.
Yep.
You talked about media applications earlier. Obviously, Plex comes installed standard, as well as a lot of other great streaming content. Obviously, YouTube, Netflix, Hulu. Again, so this is a great entertainment device as well as a gaming device.
So this is the NVIDIA Shield that we're seeing above there on the TV?
Absolutely, yeah. Take a look at it.
What sort of specifications are those boxes? What sort of, do they have their own GPU in them? Are they integrated?
Right now, this is actually running the NVIDIA Tegra K1 processor.
All right.
And then the operating system is Android television, so Android TV.
All right. So that's using the same system as the Audi vehicles, I believe.
Yes, absolutely. So taking a look at some of the gaming aspects of it, here are all the basically games that are running natively on Android. And so what you're going to see is a lot of PC ports actually that we've ported over to the console itself. Doom 3, Half-Life Episode 1. I mean, there's a lot of great Android content. So there's all these games are basically running natively on the device. And then the other way to play PC games is to stream them. And so there's two ways to stream PC games. The first way is basically from your home PC. So these are basically your PC in your office or your den streaming directly to your living room to your television on this device. So any game that you've purchased, you can basically stream to this device. The other way is a new streaming service called NVIDIA Grid. And what that is very similar to Netflix. It's basically an all-you-can-eat subscription service to play a number of games we've licensed. So right now, there are 50 games. Right now it's in a beta. So all these games right now are for free if you own a Shield device. We haven't announced pricing or more details on it, but that's something that's going to be coming up pretty soon.
So this is like a Spotify bet for a video game library.
Absolutely.
You pay a month. You look at potentially a monthly fee or that similar model.
Right now we haven't announced the official price, but it's going to be something very similar to Netflix, where it's an affordable subscription service.
That's really cool.
So here's some of the games that we have licensed here today. It's pretty easy. Obviously, the nice thing is it's just click to play. You pick a game you want to play, you just go ahead and just like launch it, press it, and launch it. It's queued up in our data center and stream it down to you as an H.264 stream.
That's really cool.
If you want to take a look at anything else on the device, just feel free. I'll give you a chance to go ahead and look at it.
Alrighty, I'll go have a bit of a play. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Yeah, that thing is absolutely super thin.
Take it out.
The battle boxes are based on 98 Ti. They're custom tuned by each of our system builders. So each one of them is making sure that these systems are perfect for VR, the next generation of gaming, 4K. So 98 Ti is what you need for 4K gaming, and the Expo. So these systems range from small form factors like this. I can show you some of the larger ones over there, but these are just best rigs. There's two ways to do it. You build your own, or find some of these gaming system builders who really know how to tune the systems. That's some of these examples we've got here powering some of our games. So we've got, this is a Falcon Northwest. We've got a main gear over here. Digital Storm, Zydax.
So these are all system builders here in the US that sell
Correct.
systems?
Yep.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so we've got about 6 or 7 really high-end system builders that build just these amazing rigs. Maybe you want to walk him through all the games you've got going on and some of the highlights?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so do you want to like walk around and?
Yeah, I just doing a bit of film for the guys back home, so.
Yeah, so we're showing off a variety of games here. We've got everything from Ark Survival Evolved to Heroes of the Storm, Battleborn. We're showing off Rainbow Six Siege, which really anticipated game coming out. And it's one of the first times that people are able to play it publicly here.
So the new Rainbow Six isn't shipping yet?
Not yet.
Cool.
Soon, yeah. And lots of 4K monitors. We've got the beautiful Predator monitor, the Acer Predator with the NVIDIA G6.
So do we have to go back? 12?
That's a beautiful widescreen display. So that's is that a 4K screen? This one?
It's not quite 4K.
Right.
It's kind of a stretched 1440p. I think it's 1440p by 3200 or something like that. But yeah, it's really, really beautiful. And we find that with these kind of displays, esports players actually really love the extra screen real estate.
Yeah, I've played on one of the ultra wide displays before. It's
Yeah.
a really immersive experience.
It really is. Yeah, it's really, really beautiful. So we're showing off Killing Floor 2 here. Patch is coming soon to add NVIDIA Flex technology to it, which basically we kind of internally call it the intestinator. Things like, basically it adds a ton of blood and guts to the game that's already quite
So you guys have technology to help get more realistic blood and guts in games.
Exactly.
Oh, I could totally get behind that.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody can get behind that. Yeah, I mean, really, the game was already. Let's see if we can get a better. Yeah, the blood and guts in this game was already at like a 10 with NVIDIA Flex. We take it up to like 12. So it's pretty awesome. And when enemies explode, significantly more guts, interactive particles, all very physics-based. Really cool. It's unfortunate that we don't have.
We're not getting any blood and guts at the moment.
Very unfortunate. All right. Well. Get that.
He's running away from the action.
Yeah, I don't know what this guy's doing.
Coward mode.
Yeah, he's not doing so well.
I'll keep an eye out. We'll try and get some more blood and guts.
There's some blood and guts there. You can see like all the particle explosions and the extra like blood on the ground. All of it is interactive. Characters will move through. There's a shrieker character that all the blood guts like are interactive with that. And let's see if this guy explodes. You'll see, yeah, all of that is NVIDIA Flex technology.
And it's really smooth. It looks realistic. Yeah.
So yeah, showing up Killing Floor 2. We're also have Fable Legends, where people can play 4v1. Fable Legends coming out later this year. And DirectX 12, Windows 10, really highlighting some of the new technologies that are coming with DirectX 12. You can see it's a beautiful looking game. And then we also have another one of our battle boxes here at the end. This is from Origin. So another one of our battle boxes based on NVIDIA. And truly, we're showing off the future here. We've got DirectX 12, we've got 4K with G-Sync monitors, we've got 980 Ti's.
We are sort of stuck in a line here. So the Play the Future is basically refers to the new technologies you're showing off. So that's
4K,
a theme going here.
VR, DirectX 12. Those are the themes we're showing off here, and they really come to life. This is Rainbow Six Siege running in 4K. 5 stations set up here, and yeah, people are really excited. And then
That's another one of your battle box.
this one's probably my favorite, Digital Storm. It's just a beautiful, beautiful case design, and it's so small. Really, really nicely done.
That's really cool. You got the graphics card on the side there, so you can really show it off.
Yeah, exactly. They cut the PCB there, and yeah, just really, really beautiful. Definitely my favorite.
Also cooling. That's a beautiful system.
Yeah, it really is. So we've got the Asus G751, and these have the NVIDIA G-Sync technology in them. So the display refreshes at a fixed rate determined by the GPU, so you get a much smoother gameplay experience than you would otherwise.
So that's shipping on laptops?
Yes, yeah. This is a relatively recent announcement. We announced this at Computex in June, and it's shipping now. And these have the GTX 980Ms inside them. So best-in-class GPU laptop.
That's a lot of power for a laptop.
It is.
That's
It
kinda
is.
cool.
It's a lot of power. So we almost hit desktop 980 levels of performance with these laptops. It's pretty significant.
That's glorious.
Yeah, yeah. So we're showing off. This is Mighty Number 9, which is the game that is the game that was kickstarted by the X-Men, or not X-Men, Mega Man creator.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good stuff. And I think we're showing off like Roller Coaster Tycoon here.
So you got a laptop you got some Asus systems here. You got an MSI
Asus,
system over there.
MSI, yeah, we've got some Vivo systems. Yeah, so just a wide variety of partners, and all of them have G-Sync display technology.
That's really cool to see
Yeah.
GC coming to laptops. Our community's going to love that. So you don't have to take a desktop to a LAN party anymore if you want G-Sync now.
Exactly. So G-Sync and lots of GPU power. It's all in one portable package. Yeah, and then we also have this, we're showing off some new experiences with GeForce Experience. So we have a new feature called like Co-op. We can go over there and like run through it if you want.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah. So what we've got here, we have a system with our new GTX 950 inside of it.
So that was the one you launched a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, yeah. Our most recently released graphics card, starting price in US dollars is $159 US dollars. It actually gives you more performance at $159 than what you would get out of the current generation of consoles. So really powerful card for a great price. And what we're showing off here is something called Co-op. So it's enabled through GeForce Experience, and what's happening is he is running Trine on this GTX 950, and then it's being shared to the laptop over there, and they're able to play multiplayer together.
And the game's hosted
The game's hosted on the 950 and being shared to this display. And you can see they're playing cooperatively together off of one PC. So you can, if you can play together, if you're having difficulty getting through a tough part, you can share the game with a friend, and they can play through for you. So it's a really great, another kind of tool in our arsenal of expanding GeForce Experience.
I could see that being very useful for streaming as well.
Yes, we talked to a few YouTube folks last night, and they expressed a lot of interest in being able to play a game and then invite people in their community to come in and play. Yeah, play with them.
Yeah, so you could have people collaboratively working on a stream from different locations playing the same game.
Definitely.
You guys watch Twitch tries to play Dead Soul or Dark Soul or whatever?
No, it's not.
Have you seen them do like Pokemon and all that? Yeah, it's a simple game of Pokemon, but Dark Souls
Dark
is just
Souls
like
is way more complex. That's hilarious.
Now, being part of the GeForce Experience, I'm assuming there's features available to owners of all the 9 series GPUs.
Yes. Yes, I'm not sure how far back it goes, but all of our 900 series and a majority of our Kepler cards should also, the 700 series should also support it.
All right, so anyone who's bought a new NVIDIA GPU in the last 2 to 3 years will have that. Will have that just part of the driver update.
Yeah. So, and then we also recently announced, also coming to GeForce Experience is streaming to YouTube. So we support Twitch
So
right now.
YouTube gaming is coming. Oh, that's good news.
So we'll have 1080p, 60 frames per second YouTube streaming built in through Shadowplay, and it'll be a great experience.
Oh, that's fantastic news for us back home, because the
Yeah.
YouTube network's really kicking goals back there with YouTube gaming. So,
So that'll
great.
be, and it literally takes 5 minutes to set up. You log in and you start streaming, and it's really easy to do.
I legit thought.
I think that's pretty much everything.
that's another one of our.
Another battle box here based on the GTX 980 Ti.
Some really nice lighting in that.
Yeah, they do a really nice job with these systems. cyber-powered it did quite nicely.
Alrighty, well, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for visiting the NVIDIA booth here at PAX Prime 2015.
Alrighty, have a good PAX. Game on. We got a rock band tournament here. Excuse me guys, what's this line for? Sorry?
Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Oh, for the Tomb Raider. Oh, it's the new one. This is Think Geek. They've got a stand here at PAX Prime. They're selling all sorts of nerdy things. And they're selling penny arcade pens. I bought one of those earlier. They're going to be worth quite a bit back home because you can't see that. And we have Pokemon. Got to catch them all. Except that big one, that might be a bit hard to take home. This booth is gigantic. See what I did there. And we have a Dark Souls 2 display with black looking blood. It's Sexy Sax Man, this is glorious! So it's a complete wall of just bubble wrap. And it's glorious!
Healthcare, I could really use it.
So I found the developer of Duck Game right here in PAX Prime in Washington. He's up for the show. So what gave you the idea for Duck Game?
I think a lot of it stems from just playing games with my brother when I was a kid. We play a lot of Toe Jam and Earl, a game called Clonk Endeavor. Pretty much anything that you could just mess around with, right? And there's not that many games like that. I can never find good ones. So I always liked platformers. I was making a platform. I wanted to make a James Bond game. Me and my buddy were jamming and playing multiplayer one day, and he said, "Why don't you put guns in the duck game, man? We're into the game with the ducks." So
why ducks?
Well, the ducks was because I just like ducks.
So do I love ducks.
Yeah, I think ducks.
Everyone ducks are a thing.
Yeah, and every platformer that I've ever liked has had like some animal character, like Sonic's a hedgehog, Bubsy's a cat, right? So I figured when I was a kid, right, if I was going to make a platformer, I want to make one with a duck, because I didn't know any that had ducks in them.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so that's why it's a duck. They have guns because we decided that guns would be cool, because we like local multiplayer and we wanted to play this game local.
Yeah.
And it kind of just, from there, I was like, well, this is fun, I really like this, so I went with it, and I kept adding more guns, more levels, and and it turned into this just sort of out of nowhere.
Do you have any plans, future plans with Duck Game, like DLC or any other add-ons or unlocks?
There's not any major DLC plans. I really want to do something big, like a patch that takes a while and then has a bunch of stuff in it. But like, I don't have any of that thought up right now. My thoughts right now are a million different patch ideas, little things to change, levels to add, hats to change, tournament mode, different gameplay modes, extra hats, right? Like, all kinds of little stuff. I plan to patch this game like for as long as I live. Like,
Great, man. Really good to hear that.
yeah, I don't plan to give it up because I mean I still really like playing the game. I really like making the game.
So you played the game as well? Like you played in your own time?
Absolutely. Like,
Are you any good?
Sometimes. It's hit and miss. I'm like kind of bad at video games.
Yeah, so am I. That's why I run events.
Yeah. Because like I just get super distracted by things, right? So I'm not consistent. Like I'll do some cool move and then the people will be like, "Oh crap, that was amazing!" And then on the next level, I'll just like trip over something and light on fire. So.
Alrighty, well thank you very much. It's sorry, what was your name again?
Landon Tibilski.
Tibilski. I was just trying to work out how to pronounce this.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well thank you very much for your time, Landon. Hope you have a great PAX.
Thank you.
This is what happens when Expo Hall closes and everyone rushes to the free play area, so PC, tabletop and so on and so forth. There's just a mass of people out here outside the convention center. It's about 8:30 and the whole city is just full of PAX people. Everywhere you go, every bar you walk into, it's just everything is just PAX. This whole thing just takes over the city. The ground floor of the annex is still packed at 8:45. A whole bunch of people around here playing Magic. Hey guys, how's the game going?
Going pretty good.
That's good. Who seems to be ahead at the moment?
I am.
You just sort of started out?
Yeah.
Good luck.
All right, thank you.
BYC are doing a shuffleboard contest with hard drives.
To continue for my own sanity. Oh! Nice. Well done.
So I've just run into a guy by the name of Kenneth. He's one of the lead designers for Magic the Gathering. I play a deck called Kalia of the Vast as a commander deck, and this fine gentleman actually made the card.
Right, so my name's Ken Nago, I was the lead designer of the Commander product, and there were 5 decks in it. They were all wedge colored at the time. They're now the Khans of Tarkir style clan, so the white, black, red one, Mark Purvis was the lead of that product, and I said, he made Tariel, the Reckoner of Souls, and then he's like, I don't know what to do with my other commander. I was like, well, we have these iconic races, right? So we have demons, angels, and dragons from white, black, and red. What if you could somehow make a card for that? And so ultimately that became Kalia the Vast. And I know a lot of people like Kalia the Vast, so I'm glad we made that card.
It is my favorite commander. One of my good friends introduced me to that commander and went out and practically copied his deck, so whoops. So some people have actually commented saying that commander's a little bit overpowered. What do you think about it? Do you think that's really a thing?
So, Wizards of the Coast, we do not specifically police the formats. We took something that was kind of organically grassroots grown from the communities. Like we
Yeah.
like playing this.
So Commander was a format that just sort of came from the community that a bunch of guys just made up.
I think the Judge community came up with it actually. So it's just we want a more casual version of Magic, not this like cutthroat. I kill you as fast as I can.
Yeah.
You know, it's turn 3. Someone's dead by now.
Actually, you can actually use those cards that are a little bit harder to play.
We're gonna eat drinks and have some pretzels, maybe have a little drink or something, and we can all sit around a table. And the game's not going to be over super fast. That's why you have larger decks and larger life totals and longer games, and more players in the game too, right? So, and ultimately some bigger, swingier plays. So you have some time to play some of your cards and even some of your bigger, higher mana cost cards.
Which is great. That's
So
the best thing I love about
pretty
Commander.
nice innovation when you put it under a microscope and you start really hammering on it and be getting super cutthroat about it. It kind of unravels at the seams a little, but we do not step in and try to police it as a coach. We're happy to let the council do that. The outside rules committee for the format.
Yeah. Alrighty, well, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you very much. Game on.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure to meet you. So what are the specs of that thing?
It's an AMD 1045T and a GTX 550 video card. 8 gigs of RAM. It's a little mini ITX board over here, and then a server 1U power supply over here, a video card over here with a ribbon.
You don't find the screen a bit small?
I do, but I mean, I put up with it. I used to use the screen this small when I was a kid, so. Whoa! I just wasn't trying to see as many pixels on it before.
What game are you playing?
This is Shoot Many Robots.
Oh, right. Shoot Many Robots.
Yeah.
It's great.
Pretty self-explanatory.
And that's pretty much what you do. One of those indie games that you get on Steam?
Yeah, I think it's a small studio, definitely less expensive Steam game.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh no. Come on.
I love that PC mod. It's a classic.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Classic.
A classic too.
And here we have the BYOC section at PAX Prime. There's about 400 spots here, so it's the biggest BYOC section I'm aware of at PAX. It's mostly occupied. Pretty intense tonight. There've been a few tournaments. They've been live streaming the League of Legends tournament. And did about half an hour or so, maybe a touch less. They're going to tell everyone to go home because it's going to be midnight. So they're free-playing BYOC, so we'll just try to get the PC section again. And that will be the end of day 2 at PAX Prime. So there's still 1.5, about 1 3/4 of a day of PAX if you like to call it that. So tomorrow the Expo Hall closes at 6 o'clock as it normally does, and this section will still be running till midnight. And then on Monday night, which is the 4th day of PAX, everything closes at 6, including Expo Hall, and then there'll be about a 4 or 5 hour effort, hopefully not that long, to tear all this stuff down. So we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hoping to get this content uploaded very, very shortly for you guys to experience PAX. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night. Game on.